We were expecting a demonstration from Visma Lease Bike yesterday on the first summit finish of this Paris-Nice, but in the end, João Almeida stole the show as UAE Team Emirates XRG conquered La Loge des Gardes for the second time in 3 editions. The yellow jersey remains with the Dutch outfit though, Vingegaard taking it from his teammate Jorgensen, and the Dane will have an opportunity to bounce back in today's punchy 5th stage.
I mean, of course, I would have liked to win the stage already yesterday. It was very close, but yeah, of course, today there's another chance, but we'll see, also depending on how the race unfolds. Today is another hard finish, and we'll do everything we can to keep the yellow jersey.
Today has a real classics feel to it, with lots of climbs in the final. It'll suit the punchy sprinters and the GC men.
It's a long stage, it's going to be cold for everyone. It's not a race just for the last climb, probably for the last 50k. We have plenty of climbs, left, right, up and down. Expect big action.
It could also be one for the breakaway ahead of a busy weekend. We can certainly expect a lively start.
I can see really a team really committed to control the day. I mean, I think it's easier for other teams to just send a breakaway today.
Well, stage 5 is a shade over 200 kilometres between Saint-Just-en-Chevalet and La Côte-Saint-André. There are 7 climbs in total, 5 of them inside the last 50k, and there are some pretty gnarly gradients, especially on the final hike to the finish line. 1.7 kilometres at 11.1% with maximum pinches of 18%. May the best man win. After a ferocious battle for the breakaway, sadly before the cameras started rolling, only 2 men managed to get away. 20-year-old Thibaut Gruel of Groupama FDJ, the youngest man in the race, and Ben Swift of Ineos, already on the attack yesterday. Well, the average speed was over 48 kilometres an hour for the first 2 hours, and the peloton were keeping the pressure on the 2 leaders. The gap was down to 1.5 minutes as they approached the first of the steep kickers in the final, with Vingegaard hanging back a bit in the bunch. The race leader had crashed early in the stage, apparently without any major consequences. Onto the Côte du Château Jaune, and after 150 kilometres of effort, the first riders began to drop. The peloton closing to within around a minute of the 2 leaders. Gruel leading the way over the summit ahead of Swift, with the roads set to get narrower and the race set to get harder.
Well, he's at it again. Tobias Foss of the Ineos Grenadiers is trying to go long and he's trying to go early. This was exactly what he tried yesterday.
Foss attacking from the peloton for the 2nd day running, and the Norwegian soon linked up with his teammate Swift up at the front. Further back, Michael Matthews tried to counter with Ivan Romeo and Oscar Riesebeck, but they were soon reeled back in by the peloton, being paced by Decathlon 82R on behalf of Felix Gall and Aurélien paret-peintre. On the day's 5th climb, the Côte de Chavagneux, Foss pushed on alone, dropping Swift and Gruel. The Ineos man increasing his lead to around a minute as they entered the last 30 kilometres. Still 2 climbs to go. The big Norwegian resisting superbly, and he was still leading solo as they hurtled towards the final wall of a climb. The gap had come right down though, with the pace in the peloton causing a couple of splits. Foss was finally caught with 4k to go, and the road soon began to rise.
1.7 kilometres to go until we get to the finish on the Côte de Notre-Dame des Cieux.
Visma Lease Bike looking to set things up for Matteo Jorgensen as the gradients really began to sting the legs. UAE Team Emirates XRG also setting a high tempo in what was quickly turning into an elimination race. And one of the men being eliminated was Jonas Vingegaard in yellow.
That's a huge blow for Visma Lease Bike. That's a huge blow for Jonas Vingegaard.
Well, Vingegaard gone as the peloton was whittled down to a select group of potential stage winners led by Jorgensen. Sheffield, Tejada, Champoussin and Martinez all on his tail. but could they get the better of the American in the final few metres?
Here comes Lenny Martinez, who's having to come the long way round. Can he find his way through? Martinez is Shampoo Satin. Here goes Martinez. Lenny Martinez in his new colours of Bahrain victorious. He kicks, he punches, he starts to open up a gap. Jorgensen can't respond. Lenny Martinez wins on home soil, and he wins his first ever Paris-Nice stage.
There was bitter disappointment for Bahrain victorious yesterday as Santiago Buitrago crashed out, but today they saw off all comers with Lenny Martinez. The 21-year-old Frenchman landing his 7th career win, the very first at World Tour level. Today was just incredible. The whole team did a fantastic job. On the last climb I knew I wanted to go at 150 metres. I saw there were 3 of us and I was like, I can't mess this up now. So I went all in. I attacked, then I looked behind me and saw the gap and I couldn't believe it. Raising my arms on the line was a great moment. Martinez winning by 3 seconds from Champoussin, who snuck ahead of Jorgensen on the line. Lipovic and Almeida 5th and 6th. Vingegaard was 26 seconds back in 16th. That means that Jorgensen is back in the yellow jersey, leading his teammate by 22 seconds. Lipovic is up to 3rd ahead of the last 2 stage winners, Almeida and Martinez. Tim Merlier still has a comfortable lead in green, and the Belgian should be back in action in tomorrow's 6th stage. Almeida holds on to the polka dot jersey, although Gachinard has closed to within 2 points. Martinez is 3rd. And yet another change in white. Lipovic is once again the best young rider after Schjelmoser lost 28 seconds. After 2 days of GC action, there's another sprint stage on the menu tomorrow in what will be the longest outing of this 83rd edition. Join us for that on Friday, and thanks for watching.